Hi, today I want to talk about masks. We're going to be learning about masks this week, and I want to give you a little bit of an introduction to show you why they're important and what they can do. We're going to be going deeper into exactly how to use masks in later lessons. So this is just a quick overview. Here's an image from Black Panther of a koi. And this is an image that I just grabbed from Google, something that I thought was really pretty. I really liked it. And I decided that I wanted to change it though. Let's say I'm hired or you're hired, and here's one of the images, the studio shots that was taken, and they want to remove it from this background and put another background in it. Make some kind of a composite, a different group of images that are brought together. So how would you do that? And how would you do it with non-destructive editing? So this is the beginning, and I'm just going to come up here. I've got this group, and in this group I've got several layers, and that's my finished product. So I'm going to click on that, and that's what I ended up with. So you can see we've still got her, and we've got Black Panther and some different backgrounds going on. To achieve this and have non-destructive editing was really simple in this particular case. It's not normally so simple, but it was here. Okay, if I open my groups back up, this black rectangle with the white shape inside of it, black and white, that's a mask. So is this one in this layer right here. This layer that I've just clicked on doesn't have a mask. I'm going to go through them one by one and show you what those masks are doing. If I come over to the mask, and again, I'm not showing you how to create the mask. You'll do that in a minute. I'm just showing you why it's important to do so. I'm going to disable this layer mask. And you can see that's that original image. Okay, let me undo that move. So what I did is I went and I used select subject, and I selected her. And then I masked her. Let me enable the layer mask. So it's sort of like you're cutting out the background, except you're not cutting it out. If I were to go through and just delete, cut out the background, and let's say I needed to go back in and pull parts of it back in for some reason, I wouldn't be able to do that. I've destroyed those pixels. They're gone forever. That is not what we want in this class. And in fact, if you use destructive editing for your projects, you'll be marked down. Your grade will be lower because you always want to go back and get a hold of pixels if you want to make some changes to them. So I have her basically cut out, but in reality, she's masked out. And then I'm just going to turn her off, turn that layer off, and you can see what's going on here. This is Black Panther. If I actually, let me grab his image. So I found an image. There's his image that I grabbed from Google. I pulled it into this Photoshop file, and if I come over here and disable that, there we go, disable the layer mask. There it is. I'm going to undo, and I'm going to enable it again. And why do I have it enabled in this funny little shape? Because it's right behind the front layer, and that's really all I had to mask out. Okay, and if I remove that, then in the background I've got a layer of clouds that I dragged in. It's what they look like to start with, and then I made some changes. So I've got 3 layers here where there's all of the original information still in those layers. Maybe somebody, our director, wants to come in and say, let's make this whole thing, instead of sort of gold and blue, let's give it a purple and red color hue. You know, you're able to go back and grab all these pixels and make those changes. And that's why masking is so important. Thank you.